Today, a plea reversal puts an end to a decades-long investigation.
A 12-year-old Washington County boy was raped in the early 90s, and tonight he now knows the accused will finally go to prison. 59-year-old Brett Camp was arrested last year in LA while he was living under a fake name. He originally pleaded not guilty. 5 News reporter Rachel Williams was in court today as he changed his plea.
I spoke with the prosecuting attorney, Dennis Dean, and he said Camp changed his plea to guilty in order to avoid a trial. He pleaded guilty to a Class Y felony of rape, which is the highest level of felony under Arkansas law. Court documents show in January 1995, an arrest warrant was issued for Brett Camp, accusing him of raping a 12-year-old boy.
The crime actually occurred December 18th of 1994. The day the crime occurred, the defendant presumably fled the state. We could not locate him, could not arrest him, and a warrant was issued for his arrest. That occurred in the city of Fayetteville, and it was investigated by the Fayetteville Police Department.
Prosecuting attorney Dennis Dean says the Washington County Sheriff's Office has a warrant squad to find suspects who may have left the area. Nearly 30 years later, a detective found Brett Camp, living under the name Gary Simon.
The detective was able to find family members of the defendant, and he reached out to a family member living in Texas, and that family member was able to point him in the direction of the defendant.
Dean was able to share how the victim in this case feels now that Camp is behind bars.
He's got a family, he's actually got grandchildren, and he's doing okay. He did say that there's not a day that goes by that he doesn't remember what happened to him and how this affects him. And he is happy to see finally justice in this case after all this time.
Camp will serve his sentence at the Department of Corrections, but he will be staying at the Washington County Jail until a bed is available for him. Due to backlog, that process could take up to a month. Rachel Williams, 5 News.
Camp is ordered to serve 18 years of a 40-year sentence. When he is released, he will have to register as a sex offender, stay away from the victim, and not commit any other crimes. If he violates those terms, he would go back to prison to finish that sentence.